The legendary and iconic lightsaber was not only a weapon for the Jedi Order, but for the Sith as well. The Sith, however, chose to manufacture their lightsaber crystals, as opposed to seeking out and integrating a real kyber crystal into their weapons. The synthetic blades of a Sith Lord were bathed in crimson. Although it was not the only color that could be created, it was the shade of choice for the Dark Order, as it inspired fear and was ingrained in Sith tradition. Because the crystal that powered the Sith's lightsabers was not naturally occurring, there were some drastic differences met between a Jedi's weapon and a Sith's. In almost all cases, the kyber crystal of a Jedi was far less powerful, as forging a crystal from the beginning as a utilizer allowed you to pour more power and conductivity into the blade. What resulted was a lightsaber crystal that far exceeded the cutting power and power in general of a regular crystal that had formed over thousands of years. Quote, "This synthetic crystal is stronger than the one powering your lightsaber right now, and it is much, much stronger than the natural crystals the Jedi use in their own weapons. The Sith utilized the more aggressive lightsaber crystals to give them an edge in combat, as if they became locked in a blade lock with a Jedi, their weapon would exceed the power of the natural crystal and give them an advantage. In rare cases, when Jedi have placed these Sith crystals within their weapons, the power has been too much for them, and the lightsaber has exploded due to all of the excess power being present within the weapon. When one was struck with a synthetic lightsaber blade, it also caused more damage, as there was more heat being given off. This meant that when one was tagged by the weapon, more damage was dealt. Unlike the Jedi lightsabers, these Sith weapons were built with the sole idea of killing, and if they could not kill, they would maim. Although the weapon was more formidable in combat, the Sith blades were also plagued with several disadvantages as well. Because of the excess power, the crystals were more prone to cracking, and even shorting out a lightsaber hilt that was specifically designed for them. The Sith, however, welcomed this risk, as to them, it represented that their weapon was as unstable and dangerous as their own power and gifts in the dark side. A Sith warrior's skill with a lightsaber are unrivaled. Driving at their enemies with strong, crushing blows, the warrior quickly beats his foe into submission or death. Though the lightsaber is the warrior's primary weapon of attack, he also uses his dark command of the Force to paralyze, terrify, and kill. Although the Jedi were capable of creating a weapon with similar power to that of a Sith lightsaber, they believed that the weapon should be used to protect, not to destroy, and thus, creating a weapon solely meant to do so went against their code. The differences between a Jedi and Sith lightsaber were not substantial, but the difference in power made it so the Sith held the slight advantage in blade-to-blade combat. And while in truth, the power of the blades likely did not directly correlate with whether a practitioner won or not, the Sith still boasted for generations that their lightsabers were superior. But that is why red Sith lightsabers are more powerful than any other color lightsaber, and why the Sith in Legends continuity chose to use synthetic lightsaber crystals.